Well, my first dig seems to be something off a car, like a balancing weight, is it? Yeah, it must be. It says 25 on there, but yeah, a bit of lead. Right, moving on. Well, where this balancing weight was, there was a hole right next to it. And, I think there's something else in there. I'll have a look. Try and keep it in camera sight. Yeah, still in there. So, yeah, it's a bit of a nail or something. Odd. Anyway, on to the next. Right, I think we'll do a live dig on this one. I got a sort of 89. It's usually either aluminium or something like that. Well, speaking to somebody today, they said to me they found a bloody spam key. Remember those things? Never ever just found a spam key. And I haven't planted one here, don't worry. When I try to have a look for stuff and I just can't find it, I've got to switch this off and have a... Well, shut up. It looks like there's some sort of coin that's come up here. You hear that? Shut up. Bloody thing. Well, I wasn't cussing at it just now when it brought its coin up. Don't know what it is. I reckon it's come up on a really high signal, so that could be a 2p. Don't know. But as always, I'll clean it up and let... Right, got another live dig coming up here now. 36, 37. Should be a button or a coin or something, especially on this patch. Probably a new coin, but like I said to you before, I'm trying to get all these new coins up, and I've got about a tenner's worth from now. I'm just going to walk into a charity shop and say, there you go. Go and get them changed up somehow. But yeah, this one here is right on the top, 20p. So what did they say they had? 10 quid? They've now got £10.20. Yeah, I'm going to keep on doing these live digs. There's two here. I don't know if you can remember, not so long ago, we done something like this, and there was two ring pools right next to each other, which was odd. So I'll do these two now. Might be a bit of a faff, but you know, the farmer said to me, he said, "Oh, go up by my house," but I can't at the minute. It's to have a look around, but I can't at the minute. It's just so muddy out there. I just, you know, you get your ankles in mud. So yeah, it's on there somewhere. Yeah. See it? So that looks like another 2p or something. Yeah, another 2p. There's hundreds of them around here. Right, this is the hole next door to that one. I just had that 2 pence, but the 2 pence was on a, I don't know if I said, it's on about 71 or something like that, or 80 something. Well, that's interesting. That's disappeared. Huh. Do you know what? Look, see this button? Push. Pointer works. Yeah, so there it is. And that's nice. That is. That's is it? Who's that? Looks like a Lizzie. Odd thing that is. Oh, it's a 10 pence. You remember those have you seen the 10 pence like that? Blimey. Wonder what year that is then. 2010. Got a big head. I haven't seen one like that for ages. I'm going to take a picture of that, both sides, because that's an interesting one. Only sort of 14 years old, but doesn't that ever look old? Yeah, so on that one was on an 80 odd, which was a 2 pence piece, and the other one was a 10 pence piece. And that was on 20 or 30. Look at that already. I've only been here 5 minutes. Crazy. I suppose once they're up, and it's like the whole thing I'm trying to do here, and I think I've said it before. is get some of this stuff up so I can sort of see if there's anything older, because the stuff I'm looking for is older, sort of early 1900s and just pre-1900s and stuff like that, because I find that much more interesting than newer money. But well, this one's slightly older. It's a half crown, big old coin that. I'll see if I can dry this one off. I reckon he'll probably be around sort of 1960, something like that. You can see now, yeah, once I clean that off, look at the difference there. So there you go, I just said 1960 and he's actually 1948. And this thing is supposed to be partly silver, but yeah, it's certainly been eaten into. I love those big old coins. I think half crown wasn't a full crown 12 pence, so a half crown would have been 6 pence. Is that right? Can't be really, because if a shilling was 5 pence, and this would be 6 pence. I don't know. Rambling on. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have a live dig again now. It's more than likely to be one of those 2 pences, but it's just below the ferrous, just on the ferrous, or on the manticore, on my detector. Sounds a bit iffy, so it's something probably different. Well, it sounds different. Oh God, that sounds awful now. I don't know what we're digging here. It's probably a can or something. A lot of stone there. I'm a bit out of kilter on this one as well. I reckon I should have been over this way a bit. I was chatting. Do you know, just to think I'm not too old to know what or too young, sorry, to know what a half crown is. Or what it's worth. Anyway, let's have a quick look at this. It's quite good actually. Never thought I'd be too young to know anything. Or, yeah, hang on. Hell is that? Oh, still inside that hole. There's miles out on this one. Bloody yakking away. Yeah, there's a can. But I like to try and get them out. There you are, see? Somebody's actually stood on that. No, they haven't. That's a can that's, yeah, been cut in half or something. 56, 57 here. I wonder if that's another can. Right next to that bugger. So, anyway, that bugger's gone. In my pocket. Be in the scrap bin later. I got a mate that drinks John Smith's, and he still collects all his cans and takes them down the scrapyard. I think he gets about £5 a bag. God, I'm coming out with some trivia today. Whew. Hang on a second. When I come over here, I always do about 100 digs. And always do another 50 digs without, for no reason, because I'm off centre again. Hang on. Well, I wasn't off centre, I was not paying attention. It's in here. So we'll see what's in there now. So could it be a can? Looks like a can. Yeah, of course it can. Is that a can? Yeah. I don't know how they got away with it. You imagine what this place must have looked like after, a load of people was about here. It must have been like Glastonbury Festival, that crap all over the place that people got to clear up. But they never made a very good job of it. Well, I got another one that's just come up here. I bet you could tell me what that is before I even dig it. With all this stuff around here, especially with the new money, it's probably a can or a. Yep, you got it. 2 pence. Quite boring watching somebody going around in circles with a spade and. Am I going to get it right this time, or is it going to be in there? Let's have a look. Hallelujah, I've got it in the hole. There's a coin in the hole somewhere, right? There's a can. Look, no, it's a coin. And yeah, I did say to you, I bet you can guess what's in there. And yeah, it's an old penny. Looks like it's got Lizzie on the front, so it would have been 50s onwards, 53 onwards. Was that right when she came into? Yeah, so there she is on there. I don't know where the dates are on there. It's probably all washed off. Yeah, look, it's completely trashed. Shame that, because I want to have a look to see if we can get any dates, but nope. Well, we might do. 19, hang on, here we go. 19, I'll look up. I reckon that's 1957 on there, on the bottom of there. Yeah. I'll take a picture on me other camera a minute. Yeah, so on this one I sort of literally got up after digging that penny there. And we got something just here. It's on a 56, this one. It's strange, all these numbers. You think to yourself, well, yeah, a penny's 70 and a half crown's 29 and a 10 pence is this, and you know, but this one's on a really odd one, which is a what did I say? Oh, it's in here somewhere. 57. Yeah. Have a quick look, see if we can find it together. It sounds sort of new, but I don't think I get many 57s, so it could be something different. I don't know. Oh dear. Well, something fell out. What did fall out? That fell out the clod, and that's either a sixpence, a small sixpence, or it's either a half p. But we'll just try and clean it up a minute. Hang on. Well, I'd like to say it's a sixpence, but I'd also probably say it was a half p. I'll put it in my tumbler later, that one, and see what we get off of it, and I'll report back. But sometimes I bloody lick them, but I remember last time I was licking these things, I got ill. Picked up a stomach bug. Well, you actually don't know what you're putting in your mouth, do you, really? If you're starting to lick coins. From the person who's actually had them in their pocket, right through to the cow that's had a crap on top of them or whatever. Or whatever's been put in the ground, like pesticides or, I don't know. The mind boggles. Alright, I think this is the day of live digs. That last one, 59, we thought it was a... Remember we said it was a sixpence or a half p or whatever, and it come up on 57. Well, let's just have a look at this one. 67 now, but he's a bit wild, this one, so it could be a can. Could be anything. That's the thing with detecting. This could be a gold ring, for all I know. It could be a bracelet, could be anything. You'd never know. And I bet it's the biggest little rubbish. Well, it's not in there. We got it in the clod again out there, and I think it might be a bit of rubbish this time. Could be wrong. Let's have a look. I do try and get you in the picture, but whilst I'm trying to concentrate on getting these things out of the holes, that one's right under that. Oh, get on, man. Go on. Get away with you. Don't know what this is now. It seems... Do you know, I was watching somebody doing this the other night on YouTube, and I thought to myself, just get on with it, man. Right. After a lot of messing, it looks like a... I don't know. Can you see the portcullis on the front? Let's have a look. Yep, you definitely can. So that's another penny. That's nearly 2 minutes of my life wasted there digging that. But I'll tell you something though. Now the weather's a little bit better down here. It's always when I moved down to Holsworthy, I always thought to myself, Christ, it's going to be bad news in the traffic. And we just had a little bit of sunshine today, and the roads are absolutely full on. in a minute. Yeah, so although I'm blessed having good weather today, but there you go. When we were talking, I got 36, 37. You can't sort of fathom it out what it is. You can't leave it in there. Like I say, got to try and clear this area. Might be able to bring you all back over here soon. I'll say, look at all this old stuff I'm finding. I'm just trying to get this stuff off the yeah, see that? What is this? What we got? Ah, yes, there she is. The ring pull. Am I pleased to see you after all those 2 pences? Bloody marvellous. I could have done with whatever you come off the top of, like a can of Coke now, I know. Well, this is a bit different. This is an old threepenny bit. I don't know how long this one's been in the ground, but is it? Yeah, 3 pence. So it's a threepenny bit. 1947, I think. Yeah, 1947. So just after the Second World War. Bloody dog barking at me. Hello. All right. Yeah. So 1947. And that was about 6 inches down. So I've just this place used to be like a recreational area where people used to gather. It might have been for fairs or whatever, but I just can't seem to get. You know, I get all the 2 pences, then I get, you know, something like this, which is 1947. So then I get, you know, the other day I think we had a florin up, which was going back sort of 1921 and stuff. And I notice, I'm aware it's probably been a recreational area for donkey's years, but I just don't get the age of the coins. I just don't get it, and how deep they're down. Sometimes they're on the top, sometimes they're deep down. You know, you can get a 1 pence is deep down, and then you can get something like a silver 6pence at 1920 on the top. It's just, so I should have done that dig. I mean, that come up at about sort of 67. That's a 6pence. Sorry, a shilling. 1936. Yeah. With Georgius on it. Beautiful. Well, this is a nice shot here. See that one? Just in the top here. Right, let's have a look. I think it's a penny actually. It looks like I might be getting onto the older stuff. Just a second, I'll clean it off. But yeah, I think it's a penny. Hang on. Well, I'm guessing that's sort of 1919 on there. Something like that. So we've just gone back. We got that 1936, and then we've just gone back another 27 years, I think. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so I'm guessing this one's about. Well, I mean, you can hardly see it. It's covered in some sort of cement or something, but I think there's a date on there of about 1919. So it's about 17 years earlier than the last coin we found at 1936, if my maths are right or wrong, don't know, but I'll put that in my tumbler later. Yeah, it looks, well, actually looking at it now, it looks like 1913, so don't know. Now look at this lot now, look, mostly new. Unbelievable, isn't it? And I'm just trying to clear this area up. I've had about 5 pots of these blimmin' things. I'm not saying blimmin', yes, it's, you know, I'm not being disrespectful or anything. I'm grateful that I can come here and get this stuff, but it's a lot of digging. And as I said, hopefully when we get to the bottom of it, we should get something a little bit better. Oh, look at that sun now. It looks a bit cloudy, but oh, it's on me now. So I got another one up. This was a dodgy signal, but again, it's covered in some sort of cement type thing. As I said, I'll get it in a tumbler and I'll try and do something with it and try and let you know what it is, but I'm sort of guessing it's an old half pence. But who knows? And the tones are so erratic. I don't know what I'm digging half the time. Anyway, I'm just sort of all right. This one sounds a bit more of a sort of brighter signal. So let's have a quick look, see what we can find here. Yeah, I've done this a bit ass backwards. Hang on. Is it in the top? This one? Yep, it's not on there. But yeah, this is a 70, so it's quite high up. Let's have a look. So it's basically whatever this is sort of 4 inches down. So, oh blimey, we've gone back to the new pennies now. Dear, dear, dear. Well, when I say new pennies, 1970s. Still old. So we just jumped, sort of. This is what I'm on about. We just jumped 70 years with one coin. You know, no idea. I just had this one up. It's Lizzie on the back, and it's a 1956 sixpence. Not a shilling, sixpence. You can just make it out. See that 19? Can you see that 56 on the bottom there? Yeah, it's definitely a sixpence. Well, I've just dug this one out, and I don't know what's in here, but it's making a row. I think it's a can. Oh no, it's not. It's a coin. I think it's a new coin. Oh no, another 2 pence. Jesus, right in there as well, stuck like 6 inches down. Well, we're back on the pennies, but again, they're so toasted. I think that's a George. I think it's a George. I think. Again, I'll just have to put them all in the tumbler, just see what it comes out like. But so sad. It's yeah, you can see all that cementy type stuff. I don't know what. This one's pretty good. This is a 19. It's neither 1962 or 19. I tell you all these bloody numbers. I could tell you anything. Or 1967, but I've looked at it again. It looks like a 1954 now, but it's a Lizzie. Again, it's a shilling, and these are supposed to have sort of silver content in them. You wouldn't think it, the number it come up on is really low, sort of 32, but I'll get a picture of it. Well, this is getting a bit older. This is a little halfpence or half penny. I don't know what it is. It don't look like Lizzie on the back, but it's sort of 1940s, 1950s, something like that. Right, we've got another half penny here. I can't quite make out the date. I think it's 1945 or 46, maybe. But it's not Lizzie on the back, so it's definitely the 1940s. So yeah, quite nice. So, right, I've just dug this one out, and it's a clod again. So let's have a look. It's in there. Sounds like a tin can of some sort, but I might be wrong. Don't think it's that. Let's keep going. Oh, hang on, what have we got? Yeah, we got another ring pull. Right in there as well. I found half a ring pull just now, and it came up at 16, and the full one comes up at 32. So that might be some sort of a guess or indication. Well, we got another threepenny bit. He's diggered, but yeah, come up on a good signal. As I said, all these are going in the tumbler later. Try and get some out of them. I don't think we will, but for 1 minute. But it's odd actually, because this sort of recreation ground or whatever it was years ago. I've been looking in online. I've been looking in the church magazine. The place has got a population of about 100, something like that, not many. And over the years, that's sort of gone up and gone down. Not by much, sort of 10%, 20%. But they must have had a right old ding dong on this field. It might have been, a fairground. It might have been, I don't know. But the amount of coins that I'm finding, it must have been sort of loud music, bands, people sitting around having, picnics and things like that. But I just don't know why. I just can't understand why there's so many. I know it was a fairground or a recreation ground or whatever it was, but it's an area here. I got an area that sort of goes along that fence there, and over sort of, it's really quiet, but you go over sort of another 50 or 60 yards and it gets really busy with these newer coins. So there must have been an area like a bandstand or something, but it doesn't say anything in any of the history books. It goes on about how it was mentioned in the Doomsday Book. Well, that's no bloody good. I know there was a church here that was Saxon pre-1500 and that sort of stuff, but the more up-to-date stuff is very... Well, we got a 10p piece here, I think. Just about see it there. I think Lizzie's on the back somewhere, more or less worn off, but it's sort of real light brown colour, really odd. I'm trying to get you out in the sun. Look at that colour of that. And Lizzie's sort of there, as you can see, or probably not. And you sort of flip them over, and there's the old 10p, sort of with the line on there, and then you've got the milled edge. Yeah, probably 1975, I suppose. Yeah, just had this one up. Looks like the oldest coin we found today. Can't get really nothing off it, but judging by the signal that's come out, it's George III. Spaded it a bit there, but can't see it anyway. But he was really deep down, sort of 10 inches down, so that's more the stuff we're looking for. But coin's a coin. I've just dug another shilling. This one's a 1958. So yeah, in pretty good nick actually. Although the head's a bit gone, Lizzie's head's gone there, but yeah, 1958 shilling, very nice. Well, that's an interesting thing, whatever that is. It looks new. Ain't got a clue really. Got a couple of holes here, something here, something that goes round here, something that maybe pinches on something. I don't know. If you know, let me know. Yeah, but I'm still finding new money up here. My mate's just been on to me and he said, Andy, he said, I've got to get myself a septic tank. I said, well, what is that then? He said, well, I've been using next doors for years and they're changing theirs to this. He said he wants someone to start digging a hole. I thought, well, bloody holes I dig, I'll go around there and dig it for him. Might do better than what I'm doing here today with all this bloody new money. Right, this is a 23, this one, he's a little bit lower, so I'm hoping it might be something else, but we'll see. These little pennies, or the new pennies, they're coming up on 91 now. It must be either cast or minted or whatever, but it's, yeah. I reckon I've dug 200 holes today, at least. Oh dear. And at my age too. And for what? I'll tell you for what now when I show you this. Bloody rubbish. Ugh. Oh look, we got one in the clod. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we got something in there. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so I reckon I've dug 200 holes maybe? Something like that. Where's that gone? Right, it's there. And yep, we've got another ring pull. Well, all I can say is I'm digging. So, look at that signal. 84, 85. Bang. Absolutely bang on. At least I'm sort of sussing out what they are now. Pennies. I just dug one just now. They're old halfpence again, but that's probably 1940s, something like that, you know, with the ship on again. I'm going to remember what that ship is in a minute, and I'll tell you all about it. It's in some dock somewhere. Historical thing. And this is a can. See that? See it even down there now before you even dig it. I think it's a dodgy 44, this one. So it's an odd one. Could be a can. Could be a coin. Could be a gold bar. Could be a silver bar. Doubt it though. No such luck. Oh, here we go. There you go. Go on. In there somewhere. I bet it's a ring pull again. Right on the top. Right, let's have a look. sort of just catches it, and then here you are. Right, this is a bit of a screamer. Right on top of there. Let's have a look, see what this is. Any guesses? Nah, surely not another penny. It's not 2p. Can't be. Down there somewhere. Let's have a look. In here, I think. Yeah. Right. Ah, look at that. 1962 halfpenny. They ain't all that old these coins, but you know, they are fun to dig. And I know that there is older stuff here. And as I keep saying, I got to get all this bloody stuff up. But I reckon I'll get, look, you can just about see, yeah, see that one. But yeah, definitely 1962. And I'm going to look that boat up in a minute. I know it's going back about 1500, that boat. I'll find out now. Right, so here we go, and no cheating. So this ship on here is called the Golden Hind. It was a galleon captained by Francis Drake in his circumnavigation of the world between 1577 and 1580. She was originally known as the Pelican, but Drake renamed her mid-voyage in 1578 in honour of his patron Sir Christopher Hatton, whose crest was the Golden Hind. So it was launched, this boat, in 1577. The length of it was 37 metres. Whatever the draft is, 2.74. Yeah, and it was disintegrated and broken up in the 1600s. And there's two replicas that exist, and it's nicknamed the Golden Hind. So if you want to go and see it, it's in St Mary's Overies Dock. St Mary's Overies? Odd bloody pronunciation. Dock, Cathedral Street, London, SE1 9DE. The Golden Hind. Do you know anybody who think had access to Wikipedia and Google on out here? Of course I haven't. Do you know, perhaps the detecting guards are thinking, well, he's give a bit of information over, so grab yourself a nice 60-63 here. See if it's a nice big lump of gold. Not actually looking for gold. If I found gold, probably give it away to someone, I bet. Maybe. Anyway, let's have a look. Something down there. Not that I can see it yet. Yeah, we've got another one in the clod. Whatever this is. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, there's another coin of some sort. See it? I bet this is a blimmin' 2p or something now from my... No, it's another old halfpenny. So I'm on the... it's a bit trashed, but it's another halfpenny. I don't know what all this... You can look in the ground, right? And I'll just pick up the imprint. And it's that same sort of stuff. That's on the coin. It doesn't come off. But if you pick the mud up out the ground, it's, you know, it's really good stuff. But the coin has been in there for years. You know, the dampness or the whatever they're putting on the fields has just ruined this coin. Well, I just had this one up at a screamer, and it's a florin. That's the second florin I've had. Bloody beautiful. Look at the condition of that. George V again. That one's 1933. He died in 36, so that's 3 years before his death. But what a fantastic coin. Oh, I'm happy with that. God, bloody hell.